What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video specifically, we're going to be looking at XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and obviously if we have time, the S&P 500. Specifically in today's episode, we're going to be talking about a few very interesting and vital, context for cryptocurrency hodlers. For those of you that pay any attention to the market over time, you would know that right now, most of these cryptocurrencies are exploding. I gave you guys the warning in yesterday's episode to be buying in. That's what I did, to be buying into this market, because there's a very good chance we are going to be exploding to all-time highs, and FOMO is basically going to take over and just send us up to these unparalleled levels. So in today's video specifically, we're going to be covering these key topics, looking for potential signs of reversal, and basically showing you how to make money. If any of that sounds good, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump right into today's video. Alright guys, so I'm here on my channel, and yesterday's episode, hopefully you guys are watching. It makes no sense to not, but I literally said XRP Ripple analysts agree that it's only up from here, and we are going to be seeing some pretty crazy all-time highs in play right now. So for those of you that pretty much, didn't watch yesterday's video and need a quick recap in the market, you can see just at a quick refresh, markets are exploding right now with, you have XRP up 11%, we have Litecoin up 10%, Bitcoin up 4%, Polkadot up 9.4%. These cryptocurrencies are exploding. Now, specifically, I really just want to look at the S&P 500 for like 2 seconds. Okay, so I just want to jump right into Bityard, really. As you guys know, Bityard is the exchange that I use to basically buy and sell cryptocurrency, to buy long, sell short, create stop losses, things like that. If you haven't already signed up for Bityard, I don't know what you're missing out. You're missing out on so much. The fact of the matter is Bityard is the best website that I have used to basically leverage trade cryptocurrency and create a ton of money. Not only is it great for beginners, but it's also for, experienced people and novice traders. Even for the beginners, they do offer a demo account here, which you can trade around and use basically $100,000 of just play money to basically test your skills in the market. Now, specifically, we discussed in yesterday's episode that if we were to break above resistance and above this downtrend, we would be exploding in price. That's exactly what we saw. We saw a close confirmation above resistance here, and we've basically been soaring in price. I did sell off and immediately bought right back in, and I'm capitalizing off this market right now. The reason I said this was based on weekly moving averages within XRP. We noticed that XRP breaking through some pretty strong resistances was headed up to its weekly moving average, which I'll show you on the USD charts in a second. But this is huge news, guys. This is incredible to see that XRP is exploding in price. We haven't seen movements like this in a very long time, but this is all planned out. We were waiting for the moment, and then boom, there's the rush. And this could go much higher very quickly. So definitely make sure to be getting involved in the market. I post my trades on Patreon if you guys are interested, but definitely make sure to do your due diligence. I'm no financial advisor, but this is just, how I specifically trade. And if you guys are interested, I just love sharing, how I do it with you guys. So moving on to XRP right here, you can see basically what I'm referring to. We had a clear downtrend, a clear uptrend, symmetrical triangle pointing to a gap right here. We filled the gap, and then we blew the top off the thing. You can see not only was that forming, but we also saw a sideways trading channel with clear resistance and clear support. So we knew that if at any point we broke above this downtrend and this resistance line right here, it was only up from there. The second we saw confirmation of a close above here, we bought in, and we've basically been just capitalizing off the run as it goes higher and higher and higher. And that's why I've been recommending Bityard so much, because Bityard is basically the exchange that I've been using to capitalize off these gains, off these massive runs to the upside. So definitely make sure to be signing up. I did link it in the description down below. We've had over 200 people now subscribe or sign up and start using this exchange, so it's definitely something to check out. Now, looking at the other cryptocurrencies, you can see Ethereum is now pumping up too. We discussed that if we bottomed off of here we hit this bottom and, close the candle above here, there was a good chance it was going to reverse back up to the upside. So there's a good chance Ethereum is also going to be heading up, and there's a good chance it's also going to be retesting, I'd say, as high as maybe $480. So definitely make sure to be checking this out as well, because all the cryptocurrencies are basically booming now. It even goes into Bitcoin as Bitcoin starts to head up higher. It's very interesting to see that Ethereum and Bitcoin are both hitting resistances. And that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about next in today's episode. Is there a good chance we're going to see a reversal, or how much higher are we going to see a pump move to? Now, we're hitting a lot of big resistances right now, or coming up to a lot of big resistances in practically all the cryptocurrencies. Pulling up the weekly moving average here, we do have XRP, which is retesting its moving average as we speak. This is a weekly candle. There's a very possible chance this candle will close below resistance here, especially on its first run. But I don't doubt that in the next couple of weeks, we should be able to break and close a candle above this resistance and then head up higher. So that's something I want to discuss with you guys. If you're ready to buy in, or you're unsure as to whether or not you should be buying into XRP, this is pretty much a conservative outlook. You can see as we retest this moving average here, notice in the past, every time we retested here, yes, we did manage to break up higher. The coin was able to break up higher, but it always closed the weekly candle below this resistance here. It happened this time, it happened this time, and multiple weeks over here back in August. So, it was back in July and August. Multiple times it retested this, and it was able to, couldn't break through resistance, and it closed below. So the fact that we're so early in the week, it's only Tuesday, and the candles close on Sunday, there's plenty of opportunity for this candle to go a little bit higher, but there's also this huge chance that the coin is going to close below this resistance, and we could see a correction to the downside. So pay attention to that. Ultimately, it really depends on how the candle closes at the end of this week. If we're able to close above resistance just like this, not any more, not any less, close above here, and the next candle starts above, there's a very high chance that the sky's the limit. We could easily head up to 50 cents within XRP. So that's huge news if you ask me for XRP. I'm pretty much going to leave the coin like this because I think that's how important it is on the weekly. Now, looking at Ethereum also has a little bit more room to kind of nudge itself up a little higher before we see any sort of resistance or reversal. As you can see, the resistance is at 480, so if that hits here and we reverse downwards, there's a good chance that's going to happen. And then on Bitcoin, same thing applies. Bitcoin finally broke $17,000, which is literally incredible. I've never seen a cryptocurrency break above, 17,000 in such a long time. Bitcoin has not retested this level all the way since, and we're going to scroll back and actually find this. It has not retested this level in, now it doesn't want to load. So let's save that, give a quick refresh. Let's see. Last time Bitcoin was at, because I can guess, it was probably around 2017, the last time Bitcoin hit $17,000. And the crazy thing is we're doing it now with very little to no really big breakout. This is just a slow long-term consolidation that is slowly leading us up to these prices, which means we're coming back twice as strong. And when it does retest 20,000, which it will, it's going to go much higher. So unfortunately, Bitcoin does not want to load for whatever reason. I have no idea why. Hopefully it loads a little bit later. If not, that's pretty much the main thing I wanted to discuss, was the fact that there's a good chance it can continue to break up higher. It's hitting a little bit of resistance now, but I just believe, by the end of 2020, we're going to see a pump probably all the way up to easily $20,000 and set an all-time high. Lastly, Litecoin, this is another reason why I think we're on the verge of what could be a small and slow correction to the downside, is the reversal candle doji break here. This is a great opportunity to potentially see a reversal. You can see Litecoin hitting this. Good chance if it stays like this as we near the end of today's candle. I'm going to be putting in a short on DueDEX, just literally clicking on Litecoin right here and then shorting the market, because there's a very, very, very high chance that closing here is going to signal a downtrend. The fact that the market's been booming so well and it's exploding up in price usually means there's going to be a reversal happening, and we're going to capitalize off that short to the downside. Litecoin really hasn't had that much volume backing it, so the fact is, there we go, just loaded in Bitcoin. You can see the fact of the matter is last time we retested 17,000 was literally back in 2017. So that's incredible. 2017 was the last time we approached This is 3 years in the making of consolidation, 3 years of sideways trading, and finally we've been able to break above. Now we're hitting resistance, a small resistance. Same thing applies with Litecoin. That's what I wanted to refer to. There's a lot of very small resistances, which are key indicators of a reversal to the downside. So tonight, I'm going to be looking on the charts, seeing whether or not these coins are still making this pattern. If it does, and we close the candle like this, I will be shorting Litecoin, and you could do any of the other cryptocurrencies. Litecoin looks the best for the most practical gains, and then expect to see a short to the downside, and I will capitalize off that and post it on BitYard. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Honestly, the S&P 500 looks very odd. It's very odd, to be honest with you. We did set a new all-time high, which is incredible, nice, but things just look a little too uncertain for my liking to be buying in right now. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, CryptoTheOfficial, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.